जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना। यशोदनन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना। यामुनतीरावनचारी। यामुनतीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना। यशोदनन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना। यामुनतीरावनचारी। यामुनतीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनन्दना व्रज जनरञ्जना। Jana Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Radha Madhava Kunjavihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Radha Jamasundara Radha Jamasundara Radhe Radha Jamasundara Radha Jamasundara Radhe Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Thank you very much for joining the Prema Dhwani. Today's class will be a small, simple attempt to transporting ourselves to Vrindavan Dham. We'll see what Prabhupada and 6 Goswamis will do. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Astottar Shata Srimad Isravenge Jesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. देवों विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज काचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कोटि वैष्णवंद की जय। नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामय यमुनामाई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय गो प्रमानंदे हरि हरि वो। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories. Shri Guru and Gauranga Shubhabal Jai. Krishna Budre Singmate. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Ram Namaste Saraswat Deve Gauravani Pracharya Nirvisesha Sunyavad Pachanat Destarine. So we'll discuss about the taking everybody back to Vrindavan, Golok Dham, Sri Vrindavan Dham. That will be the theme. We'll be having multiple kirtans, songs as well, because it all connects back to. So, or the real title will be, please don't use the bell, Prabhu. Yeah. So, Sweet Taste of Vrindavan. That is the title. And then hyphen, Holy Name is everything. Sweet Taste of Vrindavan, Holy Name is everything. So, it connects all, ties back to the single thing, having a Vrindavan consciousness and attaining, uh, going back home. The Lord, Supreme Lord, Sri Radha Shyam Sundar, Sri Gaur Nitai, our Parampara Acharya is calling everybody. That's why Sri Prabhupada has established this movement, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, to transporting everybody while being here, transporting ourselves into that Vrindavan consciousness wherever we are located physically, mentally. No, physically, mentally, we are supposed to be in this consciousness. And when we leave this planet, then we go back to our original home. So, Golok Vrindavan. So that is the concept. So we'll start with the Velomangal Thakur's prayer, setting the scene, and then we'll chant a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Maybe we'll start with that, chanting the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, which is very much in connection. All these dots will connect together. The verses we use, the songs we use, the solutions are there in it. At the end, we'll summarize that. You can, if you pay attention, you will see that the connection. So where the how it is we are being transported here. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टाप्रयेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Everyone, that's a reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter chapter 46, title Sri Uddhava visiting Vrindavan. Uddhava visiting Vrindavan. Who is speaking? Srila Sukadeva Goswami who has attained the perfection, has come to this Vrindavan consciousness. So he is speaking here. Sri Sukha Vacha. Sri Sukha Vacha. Vrishtinam pravaro mantri. Vrishtinam pravaro mantri. 10:46:1. Here I am sharing also on the Zoom. Krishnasya daita saka. Krishnasya daita saka. Shishyo Brahaspate Sakshat. Shishyo Brahaspate Sakshat. Uddhavo Buddhi Samswattama. Sri Sukha Vacha. Vrishtinam Pravaro Mantri. Krishna Daita Saka. Brahaspate Shishyo Brahaspate Sakshat. Shishyo Uddhavo Buddhisammata. So word to word, very beautiful verse. What a so you can understand the glories of a exalted person. 10:46:1. 10th canto, 46th chapter, title Uddhava visiting Vrindavan, verse number 1. The glorification of this personality is a special personality. Uddhava is the dearmost devotee of the Lord. That is the qualities of the devotee who has that Vrindavan consciousness is been expressed here. So yeah, you can just listen. Otherwise, that's fine. Because not much you are going to refer. I think verse referring is done. Word to word. Sri Sukha Vacha. Sukadeva Goswami said. Sukadeva Goswami said. Vrishninam. Of the Vrishnis. Pravara. The best. Mantri. Advisor. Krishnasya. Of Krishna. Daita. Beloved. Saka. Friend. Sishya. Disciple. Brahaspate. Of Brahaspati. Spiritual master of the demigods. Sakshat. Directly. Uddhava. Buddhi. Having intelligence. Of the highest quality. Translation by Divangesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Sukadeva Goswami said, the supremely intelligent Uddhava was the best counselor of the Vrishni dynasty, beloved friend of Lord Sri Krishna, and a direct disciple of Brahaspati. Please repeat. Sukadeva Goswami said, the supremely intelligent Uddhava was the best counselor of Vrishni dynasty, beloved friend of Lord Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, and direct disciple of Brahaspati. Please come. Okay, we'll understand. Please come. Wherever comfortable, sofa, down, wherever you want to sit, you can sit. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Grim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Denataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhaya Vacha Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Ananda Kodi Vaishnavanda Ki Jai Namacharya Rashtra Ki Jai Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sri Chaitanya, please come. Hare Krishna, please come. Where is Mataji? Please come. Sit on the sofa. We come to, yeah. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Shri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktam ki jai. Hare Krishna, please come, please come. Keep to the volume low because recording is on. So otherwise, yeah, your voices will go inside here. So I think some of you came late. This class title is Sweet Taste of Vrindavan. And hyphen holy name is everything. So that is the topic. Uh, Transporting ourselves into the Vrindavan consciousness wherever we are. And when we leave the planet, entering into Vrindavan. So that is the topic. So now Sukadev Goswami is explaining Sukadev Goswami explaining the qualities of Uddhava. The context here is Lord Sri Krishna was there for 7, 8 years, 8 years or so, or sometimes it is 11 years. And he was there in Gokul, Mahavan, in Vrindavan. 12 forests are there in that. So there, Lord spent is the most wonderful, amazing pastimes, cow-herding pastimes, killing many demons, seemingly. That is just a, some treat, movie treat for the cowherd boys in between lunchtime. So that's how they were having fun. So it's not that is not a something for them it's a actual fun activity. And then after 11 years, Lord Krishna came back to seemingly came back to Mathura to kill Kamsa. As Akrura was brought in by Kamsa, sent to Vrindavan to bring Krishna and Balram to basically to kill them. Kamsa sent Akrura. So then, so Krishna and Balram came. So this is happening. So after Lord, almost many years afterwards, Lord Krishna never went back. He has told that while going to Gopis, he has told, he has sent a messenger that Asisha, I will return. I will return. So do not lament, do not weep, do not worry, do not cry. Then left. And then after some time, along with when they went, Krishna and Balram, the cowherd boys, Nanda Maharaj also came with all the milk product because Kamsa was the king. And so all the milk product, everything was brought in by Nanda Maharaj. And then after some time they left. So while going, so Nanda Maharaj asked, and he told, Lord Krishna told Nanda Maharaj, yes, same thing. Ashish, I will come because now they are Devaki and Vasudev, my mother and father, are in great distress. Your friends are in great distress. Let me relieve some distress of them, of your friends. Then I will come to you. I will come back to see. So you parents, Nanda and Yashoda, and my cohort friends and cohort girls. That's what Lord Krishna said to Nanda Maharaj, and Nanda Maharaj goes back. But after many years passed by, so Lord Krishna didn't return. This is in one sense, in different ways Acharyas explain, but this is how. And then after some time, Lord Krishna thinking, every day is thinking, is chanting Gopi Gopi. Rukmani and Satyabhama is asking, what's happening here? We are serving from day and night, but why is he chanting? Why is the Lord or Lord chanting Gopi Gopi in the night? So every day he's thinking, even though we are serving so much. They all know that they are special. So Lord Sri Krishna is always thinking of them, the cohort boys, cohort girls, Nanda and Yashoda. So that's why Lord Sri Krishna sent special personality. Uddhava is exactly looks like Lord Sri Krishna. Exactly looks like that. That beautiful description is there in this chapter 1046, after 5, 6 or so. That exactly looks like, yellowish dhoti, his garland, beautiful garland touching the knees. He is also blackish blue kind of color. Exactly looking like. So he came on a golden chariot in Vrindavan, and then when the initial Nanda and Yasoda saw, and then they were talking to him, they were asking various questions. Do our Lord Krishna remember us? Does he remember the Vrindavan? Does he remember the villagers, cowherd boys? All that they were asking, and various other things. So then the gopis woke up, and then they saw that this chariot, who is this? Is he Akrura, who has become cruel to us and who left us, taken our Krishna away? Is he came again to so take our bodies using in the funeral rites or something? Why did he come here? Again, this was Gopi's thoughts. Then they saw that no, this is a different chariot. It looks like Krishna's messenger, Uddhava. So then they all came together and stand next to him, and then they are looking at him. They are remembering his their master and the Lord Krishna. And then they started asking various questions. So similar to Nanda and Yashoda. This is the context this whole chapter is about. So before that, elaborating further, we'll sing the song of we'll sing the Damodar, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. So you can repeat, and then we'll sing the another song after explaining some portion of Vaishnava Bhajan written by Devaki Nandan Das, great devotee, writing. He's giving the solutions how to transport ourselves into Vrindavan consciousness. Then at the end, we will also sing Bhaktivinoda Thakur's song. He is giving the solution as well of how the holy name is everything. So this bhajan by Devakinandan Das is called Vaishnava Yeyi Jana. Vaishnava Yeyi Jana. That is a song. So very, very important song. And then the Bhaktivinoda Thakur song is Gaura E Gai Madhura. So Swara Madhura Swara. In that glorification of the holy name is being given wonderfully. Because this all comes together, how to transport our consciousness into Vrindavan, and then when we leave, entering into Vrindavan. So that is the whole thing, sweet taste of Vrindavan. So Prabhupada and all the acharyas calling us all going back home, back to Godhead. So with that, we'll start the Bilamangal Thakur's Govinda Damodar. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Jihve Pivasva Mrutam Etat Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. You can repeat the last line. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nata Narayana Vasudeva Jihve Pivasvam Amrutametat Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Agre Kurura Mata Pandavanam Dushasanena Askrita Vastra Kesha Krishna Tadakrosa Dananyanata Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Sri Krishna Vishnu Madhukaita Bhare भक्तानुकंपीन् भगवन् मुरारे त्रायस्य मां केशवलोकनादा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति विक्रेतु कामा किल गोपकन्या विक्रेतु कामा किल गोपकन्या मुरारिपादार्पित चित्तवृत्ति मुरारिपादार्पित वृत्ति दद्यादिकं महोवसादवोच गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति उल्लोकले संवृततण्डुलं च सङ्गद्दयन्तो मूषल प्रमुग्धा गायन्ति गोप्यो जतानुरागा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति काचित् कराम्बोज अपुते निषन्नम् क्रीडा सुखम् किं सुखरक्ततुण्डम् अध्यापयामास सरोरुहाक्षी गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. We'll read the quickly translation, so then we'll explain further. This is Bilamangal Thakur, great devotee of Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna has directly appeared as a cohort boy and gave him milk. He used to maintain him, as we will see further in this explanation, how Lord maintains those who have love for the Lord, even in Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, as we start practicing Bhakti, even at that level, if we have a little love for the Lord maintains those devotees. What to speak of these personalities, whether it's Uddhava, in their cases it has been told, the words used, Bibharmi or Govinda Parirambita. That means Lord directly takes charge of them, maintains them. They may not be eating, they may not be sleeping, they may not be doing anything about their body or anything. But Lord is actually directly maintaining. That is the same case with gopis. It is mentioned exactly the words are used, and in the Uddhava's case, and in the Sudama Vipra's case, the court boyfriend of the Lord Krishna. A few places this is mentioned. Govinda Parirambita, Madhavendra Puris. These are all exalted personalities, eternal associates of the Lord. They have so much intimate love with the Lord. So Lord is directly maintaining. They are not so much worried or not maintaining themselves even. So Lord is directly maintaining them. So that personality, Bilamangal Thakur, was maintained by the Lord. He has come to that such an ecstatic stage consciousness that Lord is directly feeding him, giving him, bringing him milk, taking care of him. So he is the one who has written this song, very famous, Govinda Damodar, especially in Pushti Marga. This is very, very famous, Belamangal Thakur's. In our Sampradaya also very much famous. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to hear this Belamangal Thakur's, and Govinda Krishna Karnamrit written by Belamangal Thakur, Govinda Lilamrit. So and Vidyapatis. So songs anyway. First one. Before the assembled Kurus and Pandavas, when Dusyasana caught her hair and clothing, Krishna, Draupadi, having no other lord, cried out, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. O Lord Krishna, Vishnu, enemy of the Madhu and Kaitava and demons, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, enemy of Mura, merciful upon the devotees. O Kesava, Lord of the worlds, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava, please deliver me. Though desiring to sell milk, dahi, butter, etc., the mind of a young gopi was so absorbed in the lotus feet of Krishna that instead of calling out milk for sale, she bewilderedly said Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. They forgot they are supposed to sell the milk, but they forgot their calling out to Lord names Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. This is the situation. As last few days we were discussing Bhagavatam class, all about controlling the mind. This is perfectly sitting in its sequence. So they are naturally control their mind because they have so much love, intimacy with the Lord. Their grinding mortars, full of grains, the gopis' minds are overcome as they thresh with their pestle, singing Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. Whatever work they are doing, they are doing the mortar, they are milking, they are making yogurt, but whatever they are doing, they are always thinking, this is Govinda, this is Damodara, this is Madhava. They are always thinking of the Lord only. A lotus-eyed girl instructed the red-beaked pet parrot that was seated in the cup of her lotus hand. She said, Govinda, Damodara, Madhava. Even the parrots are also thinking of the Govinda and Damodara and Madhava. So the last verse we chanted, famous verse. There is a song on this, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva, that itself. So that is the 70th verse. There are 72 verses in the Govinda Damodara Stuti. We chanted first 5 and then this famous verse 70. Sri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari, O Lord Narayana Vasudeva, O tongue, please drink only this nectar. What is the nectar? Govinda Damodara Madhava. So that is the song we sang. So before we sing the next one, bhajan, so we'll explain. So Prabhupada explains like this. So I'm just repeating as a parrot. So following in the footsteps of Sri Prabhupada. So that's everything. It is called Bhagavad Gita as it is. So Prabhupada is representing why is it said so, or Acharya is explaining that everything what Prabhupada is writing, Prabhupada writes, these are not my books. Prabhupada himself used to read. These are that Lord Krishna is dictating as he is ready to sit down and translate in the morning. He used to refer to 11 commentaries of Acharyas from various our Sampradaya and other Sampradayas also, from Ramanuja Sampradaya, Madhvacharya Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya. So there, our acharyas explain that Srimad Bhagavatam is of most of the places Viswanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary is is giving as it is. That's why as it is also means as Lord Krishna is speaking. These acharyas, the eternal associates, have understood, and Srila Prabhupada is repeating. In some of the purports, Prabhupada is writing nowhere, no acharya has mentioned special details is writing as well. But you will see first explain giving in Srimad Bhagavatam, writing of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, whose appearance or disappearance coming on this Tuesday, no, this Sunday, tomorrow. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur disappearance, Raghunath Das Goswami's appearance, very important day tomorrow, Basant Panchami, Saraswati Puja, for us important day because it is celebrated as a spring in Vasant Panchami. Lord is glorified, Lord is being served wonderfully, and also these great acharyas in our lines, appearance and disappearance. Two more or three more personalities are there, but Vishwanath Chakravarti Raghunath Das was very prominent. And Bhagavad Gita is dedicated to Baladev Vidyabhushan, who has written Govinda Bhashya commentary in Vedanta Sutra for our whole Sampradaya. His great devotee Baladev Vidyabhushan is also, it is interesting to see that. So his spiritual master at the very old age, at that time, no commentary. Everybody was saying, you are not bona fide Sampradaya. So who is Srimad Radharani? How can you worship Radha and Krishna? So many things at that time they couldn't recognize, they have no understanding. So at that time, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has sent his disciple. He was already old, 99 plus. So then he has requested his disciple Baladev Vidyabhushan to resolve this. So then he prayed to Radha Govinda Dev of Vrindavan. Then by Lord's mercy, he was able to complete within 7 days or 10 days this Govinda Bhashya. Writing such a commentary is not an impossible task. but it is possible. Same thing to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj, who's written this Chaitanya Charitamrita at the ripe old age. And Prabhupada has also translated at that kind of old age, 70 plus years. He started 65, 66, 70, yeah, 70, around 70 or so only he started. So you can understand the similar patterns. But he is repeating in Bhagavad Gita or quotes, Prabhupada is repeating as it is of Baladev Vidya Bhushan, and some places is adding, especially as Lord Krishna is dictating. So, so that's how we understand. So this is what as it is means. This is what the carrying the Vrindavan concept, because they're all Vrindavan vasis. Most of these associates are all, we're talking about Viswanath Chakravarti Acharya. Raghunath Das Goswami, who's directly the associate serving Radha and Krishna to Lalita and Vishaka, directly serving. So confidential. So they what they understand about Radha and Krishna, no one else can understand. Like so, Prabhupada is just repeating and then adding his own special realization about Lord Krishna. So is giving. So this is very important to know. So Prabhupada explains that sweet taste of Vrindavan, that. How much these the gopis and cohort boys, so and Nanda and Yashoda, they all love Lord Krishna so much. So they are the Madhava Kunja Vihari. So this Radha and Krishna, just like in this world, the affairs of young girl and boy, that relation, that love they have. So similarly, but this is everything in this material world is a perverted reflection. But in the spiritual world, Radha and Krishna here, Srimati Radharani is like a friend. It's but they is not like in the material world. The spiritual world is like it's a paramour. It is called parakya ras. Swakya means wife and husband. Parakya means not wife and husband. So that kind of relationship, both are there. Swakya and Parakya, more Parakya is also there in the spiritual, but it's all transcendental, nothing to do with like this in this material world. So that rasa, very intimate. So rasa, Lord Krishna has with so many of the gopis, Srimati Radharani and many others, Sudevi, Tungavidya, Champakalata, many other Ashtasakis, so many others. So this was the relationship. So where Prabhupada is explaining. Similarly, in this world also, so everyone has these different relationships. There it is spiritual, it is transcendental, in original consciousness. So and the Lord has multiple energies. Parasya Shakti, Vivadhaiva Sruvike, Swabhavaki, Jnana Balak, Kriyacha. So before that, Prabhupada gives example that so in that Vrindavan, so as this relation, then he goes to the next relationship, Nanda and Yashoda and covered by all these intimate relations, such that one time the in charge of the water department, Indra,
हेलो बहुत बढ़िया बना
Hare Krishna, in charge of the water department, Indra has produced, inundated the whole Vrindavan with so much water. So that time, Lord Sri Krishna has lifted. So his finger. What is that finger? It's the pinky finger. So Prabhupada asked like that many classes. So yeah, pinky finger. So he can lift. So he could lift. So that's why he's called Giri Varadhari. He's been named after, as Lord Krishna lifted, he became Giri Varadhari. His name, because Lord Krishna can so lifted such a heavy mountain at that time. Now it's being reduced because of the curse, but otherwise it is a so heavy mountain. So lifted the intimate rasa even enhanced further. Already they are so intimate, they can't be separated. The cohort boys are during daytime, they are there with Lord Krishna. They are so relishing being with Krishna, playing with Krishna, eating with Krishna, having picnics every day. They snatch their food. Yasodamai is giving various sweets, what is it called? Luglus, Spanish laddu. With bundi and special things in it. So that she's making and Srimad Radharani is making for Krishna in Yashoda's kitchen. So, and other cohort boys are bringing their different kinds of sweet manohar laddus and various things. So we offered some of these. Some of the recipes are available. You can see, understand through Prabhupada how much we are getting. All these things are available. Some of these, at least some of them. Some of them are difficult. No, Chaitanya Charitamrita explains so many things, so many recipes, so many items. We don't even know many of them how to make. Even many sweets are being called, but we don't know. But at least some of them at least are being given. So then the all cohort boys put it and then they snatch while going itself. They'll take lunch dabbas of others and they'll throw it to others and then they'll catch. Oh, no, this is my lunch dabba. So Krishna will run around behind them and catch it and they will pass it to somebody else. Just like school days. Some of these, some of us might have had these things. So similar things. As Krishna and Balaram walking in to Vrindavan, Lord Krishna glorifies Lord, as we are approaching Nityananda Trayodashi. That also is interesting to know. Lord Nityananda Balaram, as he walking in, then Lord Krishna glorifies that. See how these trees are so, but they're all great sages. They are bending down, offering themselves, their grapes, their various fruits and flowers, so twigs at your lotus feet. They are bowing down at you. They have so much love and awe and reverence to you. See, and then see further how the peacocks are so much in great ecstasy. They're dancing as they are in great love with you. By seeing you, they are in great jubilation and they are coming to ecstasy. So and all the deers are coming. So and all the bees forgot their everything. They are coming near you and making all the so wonderful sounds, musical sounds they are making. So all the all the living entities of Vrindavan, they are so much enamored, attracted by your beautiful transcendental form, so captivated by your beauty and your love. So this is how Lord Krishna is glorifying Lord Balaram. So as they are walking in, as they got this cohort, they used to be small calves. They used to do calf herding. Then when they are 5 years old, they are being given this cow herding, cows, big cows. They could manage. And that time when they are going to desperately the demon killing as demon Dhenukasur. So in that chapter you will see the description of verses are there. I don't remember the verses, but this is how the description Lord Krishna glorifying Lord Balaram. So and then as they go on, they have these pastimes and then they sit together and picnic. Before picnic, always there's a pastime before or after, generally before this movie. Let's watch a movie and eat popcorn. So see this is all in the material world. This is how it is. In the spiritual world, it's opposite. Prabhupada explained this Indra pastime. This is not there in the spiritual world. This is not there. There, everything is transcendental, but not this kind of pastime. Indra creating this great torrents of rain, such a very dangerous, horrible situation. But that became a completely enhancing and ecstatic transformational journey for 7 days, 7 nights. All of Vrindavan Vasis coming together and taking the nectar of the Lord Krishna. Barha, Pitam, Natavara Karnayo, Karnikaram, Bibrad Vasa. कनकगभिषं वैजयन्ती च मालां रन्ध्रान् वेणोरधरसुधया पुरयन् गोपवृन्दै श्रीवृन्दारण्यं स्वापदरमणं प्रविशत् गीतकीर्ति. Standing with this, with the pinky finger lifting, and then he has a flute, beautifully in a Tribhanga form, is having a peacock feather, Vaijayanti Mala, Braha, Biton, Natavara Vapu, Karnayoka, he has Karnikara flowers. Vibrad Vas Kanaka Bisam is having the yellow Pitambar Dhoti. Vajanti is Malam. Randran Venor, and he is playing the flute. So Nandran Venor, Adhara Sudaya Poren, as soon as he starts flute, that's it. No one could contain themselves. Whether cohort boys, whether the rivers, the mountains, the trees, the bees, the deer, every one of the Vrindavan. As soon as the peacocks, you name it, no one can contain themselves. This has been described by even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is describing, they are explaining. So I have no taste. I have no bhakti. Otherwise, why am I living? So similar to Srimati Radharani expressing the same thoughts. Yeah, so he's expressing the same thing. This is in Madhya Leela Chaitanya Charitamrita. chapter 2, verse number 25 or 26 and 45. Two verses, one is Srimad Radharani expressing, one is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressing. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. So it's together, combined from Radha and Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Lord Krishna has come in the mood of Srimati Radharani to taste, to understand how devotee feels ecstasy. Why are they feeling so much love more than me, for me? So what is that? So to taste that, Lord Krishna, but the externally also to give us Krishna Prema, to give us, take us back home, back to God. That's why Lord coming for that reason also. Both reasons is coming as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna himself. As we are approaching that also, March 12th is Gaura Purnima, Holi. So these are two are important festivals coming up, transporting ourselves. So because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nitya Krishna and Balram, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu are there in the Vrindavan. Their Sweta Dweep, it is called. In Vrindavan, there are two parts. One is the way Radha and Krishna's pastimes are going on. Other place is Sweta Dweep, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, the pastimes are eternally going on in both in the same Golok Vrindavan only. So all the associate, whoever we see in Gaur Lila, they're all there. Radha Krishna Lila, they're all there in Radha and Krishna, both pastimes simultaneously going on. So that's why Golok Vrindavan is completely special, special consonants, special pastimes. Simultaneously, you can be there in both. So, with two different bodies. All this is all transcendental. So the Indra is create torrents of rain. So at that time, this all the Vrindavan was Lord Krishna lifted simply, and then he brought everybody in, all the cows, covered by everyone gathered under this roof 7 days, 7 nights, because they're all thinking, desiring, because morning time only up to the night and the morning time only Yasodama is there with Krishna. Then she is feeling morose as Krishna leaves, going into covered pastimes. Then then the gopis are feeling as well because Krishna is leaving. And then when he comes back, they are waiting when he's going to come back. They'll wait. While Krishna walks back in with covered boys Balram, then they're all waiting and drinking the nectar. Shyamam Hiranya Paridhi Vanamalya Barha Dhatu Praval Natavesam Anuvratams Dunab Jahasam. So they are drinking this nectar. Shyamam Hiranya Paridhi Vanamalya Barha. Is blackish blue. This is not ordinary black. Ordinary black, you look at, you will not be attracted. Even blue also. But the Krishna's blackish blue color is completely, we have never seen, never heard of. Transcend the sky blue. That blue, sky blue is also transformation of the color coming from Lord Krishna. That's why sky is blue. There is what the Prabhupada explains that also in few places. So that's interesting. So that's blackish blue is very, very attractive color. All colors put together, blackish blue is another way. It's been explained. Syamam Hiranya Paridhi Vanamalya Barha. After this pastime of this Govardhan lifting, only this verse is quoted. These Dijopatnis going in and seeing, bringing the food, they were hungry. That time they saw the Lord Krishna, then they chanted, how is he? How is he? What is his beauty? He's having this very beautiful complexion, blackish blue. Vanamalya, or he's having the all the twigs of the forest, forest flowers, Dhatu Prava Anu, and he's putting Dunab Jahasam, Mukab Jahasam. He's smiling, he's putting his one hand on another cohort boy. And standing in a three-banded force, and he's smiling. So that's how they saw, and they were captivated. They told Lord Krishna, we don't want to go back. He said, no, you can't do that. You are in Grihastha ashram, your husbands are waiting, you have to go back. So, no, we can't go back because we left. They didn't want to come. Then we came. What to do? They will not allow us. Krishna said, don't worry. You will see what will happen. Surprise is waiting for you. You go there. And then they went back. They are all completely came to their realization. Oh, we missed. We should have come. Now we realized it. What a mistake we did. You have done a great thing. So they realize, see, the Paramatma is there. So depending on how one submits, what kind of love we have, one family member has, the other everybody else can come to that consciousness. This pastime also reveals that how the Jujapatnis, same thing with Kaliya Leela also, you'll see that Kaliya's, it didn't had so much devotion. But the Kaliya's wives, Nagapatnis, both prayers are very prominent prayers. Dvijapatnis offering their prayers, discussing conversation with Lord Krishna. That chapter in 10th canto is so beautiful. So many instructions, and the same thing with Kaliya Leela, Kaliya Daman Leela. Also, Dvijapatnis, so many beautiful prayers they are offering. And what qualities he has? He is Kaliya, is a snake. How did he get there? How did you put your lotus footprints on his hood? How did it happen? You are so merciful. He has no qualities, no qualification whatsoever. He didn't understand. He's supposed to die. You're supposed to kill him. But please be merciful unto him. He is our husband. So by their prayers, Lord gave his mercy. Allowed. So this is that. So that's a even one person in the family uh, has the devotion to the Lord that helps the whole family. So it's very nice opportunity to be transported into Vrindavan consciousness like this. Even though we may not be aware of anything about Krishna or having that any of that, we may be completely glued to this material consciousness. But we can be, if one member becomes, then other members can also unknowingly can come to this consciousness as well. So they are little favorable. So they understand, they have simplicity, then it becomes very easy for them to come to this consciousness. So that's how. So as this pastime unfolds, so the Giriraj Govardhan Leela, as the Lord is lifted these 7 days, 7 nights, all pastimes, Krishna and Balram, pastime, cohort boys are performing their pastimes, the gopis are performing their pastimes, Nanda and Yashoda perform their pastimes. There's so many pastimes, not many things are not shared, but many 7 days you can imagine. Every day so much pastimes are going on. You can imagine 7 days, 7 nights, what kind of pastimes went on. This is described in great detail in Ananda Vrindavan Champu and Gopal Champu by Jiva Goswami, Ananda Vrindavan by Kavi Karnapur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate, Sivananda Sivan's son. So we'll not get into that detail, but from this pastime, Prabhupada is explaining, just like he's lifting Govardhan, how the consciousness has been completely, even intensified so much more than what they used to have every day. Already they are in ecstatic stage, and that is enhanced even further because now everybody is together. So Vatsal Ras, Madhur Ras, Sakya Ras, all the rasas, everyone, Shanta Ras, cohort, boys, cows, as Shanta Ras. So all together, all the rasas were there. All different exchanges are going on simultaneously in those 7 days, 7 nights. Everybody has come to that to the topmost ecstasy. So this is the sweetness of Vrindavan. Very, very sweet. So Vamsi Vilasini. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Vamsi Vilasini. He's always playing the flute. That beautiful boy. I have no attraction. I simply, what is the use of this body? Bivarmi aham. So I should have died. Patanga vina. So he's using that. What is just like the insects. They enter into the fire, attracted to the fire, they die. But I am still living. That means I have no taste. I am not in that consciousness. I have no taste. What is use of this body? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes exhibit throughout Sixthastam also will see that kind of consciousness. So Srimad Radharani also exhibit this kind of Sri Krishna Sevanam Vina. So what is use? Let me give up my this body. So I have no attraction. I have no service. So without serving the Samsundar Krishna, so what is the use of this body? We are meant for his service. So in this way, they're always in that consciousness. So this is then Prabhupada said, this kind of this pastime is only in this material world. So that's why this is perverted reflection, desert. It is like a desert mirage. In mirage there is no real water, but people are running. But there is water in this world. It's not that there is no water at all, but we are attracted to this kind of falsity. It's not permanent. It's temporary thing, but we are attracted to this. So that's what in the originally in spiritual world, what goes on in the material world, what goes on is different. It's perverted reflection here. And Prabhupada explains, giving the comparison, the consciousness there. The Lord has multiple two energies, especially spiritual energy, material energy. He can't separate completely. Both are coming from the same. Prabhupada, the sun gives heat and light. Can you separate them? No. Both are coming to sun only. Heat is same as light? No. Light is same as height? No. Two different things. But in one sense, same because it is coming from sun. So the electricity, so many things will come. But everybody is enamored by this. Prabhupada uses this example, and everybody is enamored by so many modern. Modernism is good. All the facilities what we get, the petrol and whatnot, the motorcycles and motor cars and so many things we utilize modern utilities. Fine, but that supposed to be utilized in the service of the Lord. But we'll be carried away with these things. But then we don't, we completely not understand the real thing, not understanding the real goal. Because these none of these will not stay. These are all we're trying to do temporary things into full, creating a nice convenience for us, nicely comfortable situation we are creating. But actually, it is creating inconvenience, permanent inconvenience. Prabhupada explained like this. There, we are trying to create a convenience temporarily to be comfortable in that situation, but actually it is creating a permanent inconvenience because it is creating an impression. You're constantly trying to enjoy in a everyday situation, trying to be comfortable, trying to be situated in certain different arrangements at home or at office or wherever places, and then we are carrying that impressions of this body, not realizing actually in relation with the law that is automatically bringing us to the desert like mirage kind of effect, temporary false things we are attached to, not the real things. Then that is what is blocking us in entering into Vrindavan consciousness. So that's why we have to now put Krishna in this middle. Everything in relation with the Lord, we have to put it. So the heat and light, so Prabhupada explains like that. So spiritual and material, both energies come parasya shakti vividheya sruike swabhavaki jnana bala kriya. The spiritual energy, energy, energy. From electricity, same powerhouse, you can heat and light. You have a heater, same thing will work as a cooler also, both. But electricity is same. How you choose it, how you use it. So same thing. The Lord has the material world also came from Him. But since you are utilizing, we are utilizing for ourselves, then naturally it is creating as a different situation, different results are coming, different reactions are coming. Every action has a reaction. But if you choose it, use it for the service of the Lord, then automatically it will no material reaction. We get transcendental ecstasy, enter into the Vrindavan consciousness. But if you choose otherwise, then automatically so that's why this is called Achincha Beda, Beda Tattva. Simultaneously one and different. Both energies coming from Supreme Lord. You know, one thing came from Supreme Lord on material energy, spiritual energy. But at the same time, it's two different things. Heat and light is same because of the same energy divided, but at the same time, it's not same. So that's why it's called simultaneously one. We are quality wise, we are with same. Lord is Sachidananda, he has two hands, two eyes, and so like us, we are made after him. So but at the same time, quantity wise, we are different from him. He is Supreme Lord, he is Supreme Brahman, we are Brahman. So that's why he can enjoy with everybody. He is expanding himself with his own Vishnu Tattva category. Then we are Jiva Tattva category. He expand also as separated parcels. Vishnu Tattva is own. Swamsa, we are called Vibhinnamsa. So that's a simultaneous. We are in one with quality, but quantity wise, we are so small, is so big. But he is giving us the facility to come to the spiritual world, enter there, and engage in pastimes, develop that loving relationship here. So through as that's why we see that Nanda and everybody is thinking about Krishna. When Uddhava came to Vrindavan, what is that's why this glorification is gone. Vrishninam Pravaro Mantri. Such a great ecstasy. Why did Krishna sent only Uddhava? Lord wants to teach the lesson. What is this devotee? His quality is. Uddhava is a great devotee, so much intimate friend. Sakyo Krishna Daita Saka. Krishna Daita Saka. Intimate, very intimate. Pravaro Mantri. Sukadeva Goswami understood what is consciousness of Uddhava. So and then is also direct Sishyo Brahaspati Sakshat, directly also disciple, student of Brahaspati. And then last line says is Buddhi Sammata, is greatly, very intelligent. So not ordinary intelligent, great intelligent, completely understanding. So when Buddha was sent, then Lord Krishna told, you go there, because your great duty, one thing is to pacify their separation from me. Not seeing me, they are completely inundated with great distress, lamentation. Um, not only that, another reason is because he wants, they should, all others, he will know, even Uddhava will know, the whole world will know what is the devotion of these personalities of Vrindavan. What is their love is like. So what is so special about them? So to both the things are included in it. One is to relieve the distress of Nanda and Yashoda, court by court, but the other is to tell the whole world, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, establish this. He didn't teach. He has come as a devotee. That's why he's teaching. When somebody says you are the Krishna, then he used to block his ears, because everybody else these days they will pronounce themselves as I am the Bhagavan, I am the Lord, I am the Isvara, I am the controller, I am the God. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wants to show the whole world how he has come as a devotee. That's why he didn't only in the confidential, with the devotees confidential place only. He has accepted himself as Supreme Lord. Otherwise, in regular ordinary setting, he never claimed himself as God. He rather closed his ears. So because he's teaching, how to not to accept anybody and everybody as God. And so that's his teaching. There, Sri Mahaprabhu himself established whom to worship. Radha and Krishna. He's directly saying that verse. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanaya. Which one? Not Dwaraka Krishna Mother. Syam Sundar Vrajendranandan Krishna only. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanaya. Tadhama Sri Vrindavanam. Ramya Kajita. Who has worshipped? He has to give example. Who has worshipped before? Ramya Kachid Upasana Vrajavadu Vargena Ya Kalpita. See who has explained? Then he has to give the proof. Who is saying this? Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam. This truth has been given in Srimad Bhagavatam, topmost literature in this whole world. There is nothing. Taddam Srivan Ramya Kajid Upasana Vrajavadu Vargena Ya Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam. No doubt in Amalam means the topmost spotless Puran. Prema Pumardo Mahan, which is gives the love for the Lord, Supreme Lord, loving relation with everybody else. Prema Pumardo Mahan, then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam. This is the mat, this is the essence, this is the teachings, the essential teaching of Sri Chaitanya Matamidam. Tatra Adhara Na Paraha. There is no superior truth than this. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu establishing. The topmost form is Shyamasundaram Vrajendranandan Krishna. The topmost leader is Srimad Bhagavatam. And the topmost worshippers are Vrajavasis, especially from the Vraja Gopis. This is established. Now, when he sent Uddhava, then Lord himself, oh gentle Uddhava, how Lord is addressing also, you see that. Oh Saumya, Uddhava, Saumya Uddhava is telling. So, and that's why the loving relation, you can see that with the even Sudama Vipral. When Sudama came, personally, Lord, for others, he used to send servant. But when Uddhava, when Sudama came, distantly he saw, he came out, arranged all the personally, he washed his feet, even some, what is it mentioned? The verse line used, Swayam Shakyu Samarhanam. This is the line they use. Swayam means personally, Lord has come out. Shakyu is a friend. Samarahanam. He worshipped with great love and intimacy. He is the master, he is the supreme Lord, but because that loving relation such that in Vrindavan, this is the consciousness goes on with every one of them, especially with the gopis and Nanda, is so intimate. So this is how with Sudama Vipra, Lord has so much intimate dealings. Srimad Rukmini Deva was thinking, what's happening? Who is this? Everybody is wondering. Lord Krishna never did that. Who is this? So special. He doesn't have any proper dress. His bones are showing up. He's so skinny. Who is this person? Special person. Lord is going out of his way and doing this, massaging and worshipping, arati and Sugandha and feeding him. Same thing with Uddhava also happened. When Uddhava came to Vrindavan, Nanda and Yashoda, they fed him like anything. Top class food. So because he's the representative of the Lord and they all know who is Uddhava. The whole world knows. They worship. Then they started asking, this is the etiquette of receiving guests, receiving a sadhu, receiving a spiritual master, receiving an advanced devotee. This is the process, whether a temple or wherever it is. So this because loving relationship. So then we can transport ourselves into Vrindavan consciousness wherever we are. We could be in New Jersey, USA, we could be in Andaman, Nicobar, we could be in anywhere. Ireland, you name it, anywhere in this world, doesn't matter. But the consciousness has to be carried. When what it is to do with this love, it is to do with the holy name. That is the next aspect. So this is how Prabhupada explains that because we have not understood the actually, the goal is actually the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, which is permanent, eternal. What we see is like a mirage, temporary things. Nate vidu swartha gatim durasaya bahiraddhamana andar kandair upaniyamana Tepis tanta vrudham nibadhe. So nate vidu swartha, real interest, real goal, real interest of the life has not been understood. Temporary situation, we are trying to create this convenience, but it's causing permanent inconvenience because birthdays, old age, disease, every life we are going through this cycle, and suffering also we are feeling it. Every other day something or some problem or this problem. I try to fix the house and then some other thing breaks. We all know. I also have home. I know, something, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. You have to have enough money for that also to fix. This is how it is. But we think it is, we are in permanent, no more apartment, we are in permanent. But it doesn't end. Some relief will be there, but it doesn't end. We are not, something other keeps comes up. So same thing with the body also. Body also doesn't, it gives its own problems. As soon as you enter into 45, 50, it has its own problems. Whether its eyes or different limbs starts not functioning, it's at its pace, at its original function. So that's the because this is all permanent inconvenience, but we are banking on this. So that is where the problem is. So that's why Vrindavana was your teaching. Then he's explaining to Uddhava. So he's telling, where you are going, what is their consciousness. Oh, gentle Uddhava, understand that. Mad Arde, Man Manaska, Mad Daihika, Mat Prana, the Vrindavan, the gopis. What is their consciousness? Mad Atmanam. So their prana, their love for me, their whole life. So everything is for me only. They are always thinking about me only. Man Manaska, Mad Arde, they are living for me. Mat Dehika, their body. They are not maintaining their body. They are not. They are everything they are doing is only for me. They are constantly thinking of me. So that is their love. So and they are in a great intense separation from me. So now you have to go and say you can only do this. Nobody else can do this. You can only do it because Lord also looks. Not water. I think looks. I'm getting some dizzy kind of thing. So get hot water. Madharde, Manaska, Tekta Jivita. Lord is explaining. So he's talking, conversing with Uddhava with great intense intimacy. They are so close. Always used to ask, Lord used to ask, in this situation, what should we do in the Dwaraka? But in this case, it is more intense, more intense. He's quoting this verse and explaining this is the consciousness of these gopis. So that's why when he came back, he thought he is a great devotee. When he went there, he saw that no, I'm not a devotee at all. I should become a creeper, bush in the next life in Vrindavan. Hmm. So that is my service because they are topmost devotee. He has understood. That is another reason why Lord is sending to teach. Who is the topmost. What is actually devotee means. What is that consciousness looks like. How much the Nanda and Yashoda, the gopis. So when Uddhava went there, he's talking philosophy. But our acharyas explain that philosophy is indirectly because in 10th canto also nothing is directly explicitly stated about Radha and Krishna. Nothing is explicitly stated about their love. It's all indirect. Sukadeva Goswami couldn't because they have been asked. Sukadeva Goswami has been asked by gopis, don't reveal our confidential things. Don't utter our names directly. Use gopi or use some other thing. But so that's why. And even also he could go into intense ecstasy and then he can't speak anymore. That also. With Prabhupada 3 times it happened. Another time also I heard today or yesterday. Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna, thank you. Another time also, Prabhupada, yeah, so he was thinking, he was testing, disciple was testing. Prabhupada is a pure devotee, Bhai Hari Prabhu, his name, Prabhupada disciple, Bhai Hari. He was a pure devotee. Then pure devotee means I heard from Nectar Devotion, he is supposed to have ecstasies. He is supposed to be trembling. Yeah, it's supposed to be, tears falling, hair standing on. That he was thinking, as he was thinking, while Prabhupada is speaking, then suddenly Prabhupada was completely shaking. Uh, then and then after a few minute or so, then he said Hare Krishna and he started chanting, and then come back to the normal state. Prabhupada. So this is generally they don't exhibit, but sometimes it does happen because they couldn't control himself. I was hearing from my spiritual master Iswal Najepra. He mentioned sometimes these things. Generally they don't exhibit. Acharyas they don't exhibit. But sometimes since when they speak, so that's how Gorgon Swami Maharaj, I think his appearance or disappearance has passed already, is coming up. I think it's past. I think how he disappeared also same case. He was in Mayapur giving class, completely in class. As we were discussing today, he was in ecstasy and then suddenly left. So that is his consciousness, because he is constantly in that consciousness, naturally. That's what the Prabhupada also sometimes you can't control. So pure devotee we're talking about. So this is the naturally Krishna is explaining about this Gopi's consciousness to Uddhava because it is above Uddhava. Because this Brahad Bhagavatam explains. But anyway, so this is how this whole Prabhupada is explaining the sweet taste of Vrindavan. What is that intimacy look like? What is this loving relationship look like? So how much they are attached to the Lord, Lord's form, beautiful form. When Uddhava started explaining in all kind of philosophy, he was saying, is he thinking about his mother and father, Nanda and us? Is he thinking about Vrindavan? Is he thinking about the cohort boys at all during the day, or sometimes he mentions about our names? Does he talk about us? And this is how they ask Nanda and Yashoda. Then after their whole conversation, then Buddha started explaining. Uh, no, he is not your son. He is actually supreme. He is soul of the whole world. He started giving philosophy. Externally, it's seeming like that. But our Acharya is explaining that actually he's talking directly. The Lord is directly mentioning about the gopis. So, coded confidential words confidentially, it means directly Lord is talking. Uddhava is also directly specifying his intense confidential relation with the gopis, confidential with Nanda and Yashoda. That is also in line with it. In the purports, you will see these things. Um, you can understand this kind of intimacy. So in Gaur Leela also similar intimacy is there. In Madhya Leela, in Ante Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is exhibiting the same consciousness, Vrindavan consciousness. When he sees Lord Jagannath is Radha Krishna Viraha Vidura, and Lord Jagannath is Krishna, is in separation from Radharani. That's why he is going to Vrunda. Ratha Yatra is performing. Krishna Viraha is Radha Viraha Vidura. He is in great separation from Radharani. He is with Lakshmi Devi in Dwarka. Jagannath Puri is Dwarka sitting, Nilachal. But then he's going to Sundarachal, Vrindavan. He wants to go because, yes, he's giving his mercy, showing himself darshan to whole world. And that's why he's coming. But that is external. Internal is to actually sharing his love with Srimad Radharani and the Vrindavan Vasis. That's why this Ratha Yatra is intimate pastime. So, exhibiting the same mode of transporting ourselves into Vrindavan consciousness. So that's the same thing. So that's why it's called Radha Viraha Vidura, who is Lord Jagannath. Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Krishna Viraha Vidura because he is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani. There is separation for Krishna. That's why is Krishna Viraha Vidura is in separation from Krishna. Lord Jagannath is Krishna. He is in separation from Srimati Radharani. So that's how the two names are used. Both are the same Lord Krishna only. Mm. Anyway, going back to this, so the sweet taste of Vrindavan. So as this unfolds of this Giriraj Govardhan pastime, and then after 7 years, this happened at age of 7 years only. No ordinary person, no great yogi, even at 7 years, he couldn't live Vrindavan. No one can do that. And then performing this all this pastime. So this kind of pastimes are not there in the spiritual world. This pastime is here only. So this teaching, Lord is performing these pastimes. One is for them, one is also for all of us. How to look at each situation, what Lord did, even though that is distressful situation. How did He solve it? what mood he has, and everything. How did he dealt with? And when we hit with problems, how do we deal with it? We always in a negative way. We are distressed. So many days and months goes by, and completely we are. We couldn't bear, we couldn't tolerate, so it's hard to get out of that. But how is but if you maintain this consciousness, if you practice this consciousness, so that's why the next connecting point is the Vaishnavas and the holy name. So this is the one, the consciousness we explain now. How do you get there? This is there about them, then what about us? We are not in that, then how do you get there? So that's why this connects to this particular bhajan by Devakinandan Das, beautiful bhajan explaining. And then our Belamangal, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur, great Acharya, Seventh Goswami is called. His bhajan is teaching us the holy name is everything. It is there, everywhere it is there. Srimad Bhagavatam, at the last verse, you see that Nama Sankirtanam Asya Sarva Papa Pranasanam Pranamo Dukkha Samatan Namam Harim Param. Srimad Bhagavatam, whole essence of Bhagavatam is chanting the holy name. Why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared? For this reason only. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Kali Kale, this in Kali Yuga, Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Lord Krishna appearing in the holy name. That's why chanting. That is the Yuga Dharma for this Kali Yuga. So, and the last verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Nama Sankirtanam Vesya Sarva Papa Pranasanam. All the sinful act, everything, but you have to chant, start chanting and make it more attentive, whatever wrongs you are doing, and increase it. So carry that consciousness throughout the day, throughout, like that. Sarva Papa Pranamo Dukkha Samanam. Every distress, everything will go. Dukkha Samanam Tannamam Harim Param. Hari means who removes all the distress and take us back home, back to God. That is what Hari means. Everywhere, in every canto, that is being stressed. Like Bhagavad Gita is stressing, worship Krishna, serve Krishna, offer everything to Krishna, work for him. Every chapter. Srimad Bhagavatam, everywhere same thing is being told. Chanting the holy name. Holy name is everything. In the second canto, when Sukadeva Goswami started speaking to Parikshit Maharaj, at the end he told what to do, what not to do. First 10 verses. And he come to end, he's telling, Etat nirvidyamananam ichitam akuto vayam yoginam rupa nirnitam harer namanu kirtanam. Always, every day, continuously. Harer nama anu kirtanam. Anu means following in the footsteps of previous acharya and chanting continuously, constantly. Etat nirvidya. If you want to become free from this distress or material situations, conditions, whatnot, Chitam akuto bhayam, bhayam. This fear also is there naturally with many things, losing many things. Akuto bhayam, yoginam rupa nirnitam. Then even for yogis, for anybody. So that verse is also there, before was also. Sankhya yoga abhyam, swadharma parinishtaya, ante narayana smriti. After that, this verse comes. Ante narayana. At that final exam will be tested. Every one of us will be tested to remember Lord Narayan's name. So that is a test. But how do you do that? Chanting the holy name has to be done. Then you can remember the Lord Narayan. So that's why it's very important to connect all this everywhere. It's not in one place. I can quote so many verses from Bhagavad Gita, Satatam Kirtanam, so many places. Bhagavatam, Chaitanya, everywhere you see the same thing only. So 64 limbs, out of that 9 limbs, Ravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vishnu, Vachanam. But then again, if you want to come to one point, that is holy name only. Who has said? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in Sanatana Siksha in Madhya Leela chapter 20 or 22, I think. Process of devotion service or life's ultimate goal. That is the title. In that chapter, there is a verse, 2 verses. He's telling out of 64 limbs, he's bringing into nine limbs. Sravanam to Atmanivedan, Prahlad Maharaj verse in 7th canto, chapter 5, verse number 23, 24 or 22, 23. From there, he's concluding with that verse. Krishna Prema Dite path. So this gives Krishna Prema, these 9 limbs. But out of that, if you ask me, then so out of all these 9 limbs, chanting of the holy name is the topmost. That has to be done. So with great attention. So everywhere it is pointing to the same thing. Here also, we want to, because they are always chanting. So Vrindavan, what are they? Krishna only they are thinking. Yeah. So when Uddhava said all these things, yes, Krishna is the our Lord. Is he thinking about us? We're always thinking about. Is he thinking about us? Gopis are also always they are talking about what Krishna is doing, what is he doing, how is he doing, everything about Krishna. They are not asking anything else, anybody else. Only Krishna only. Every one of them are asking about Krishna only. So that is their intention. That means they are chanting always. They are thinking about Krishna, chanting his name, always doing about Krishna only. So that's why they are always 24 by 7 they are doing it. Chanting of the holy name has been done. So Golokver Premadan Harinam Sankirtan. So that is Narottam Das Thakur song is there. Rotina Janma Tene Kai. So I forget the whole song, but there also same thing. Narottam Das Thakur is explaining also. So I have wasted this life. I have not chanted the holy name with proper attention. Ah, no, that is a different song. This is a different song. We should not use this plastic. Anyway, let's. No, it's okay. It's okay. So we'll sing this song quickly. But it's a very important topic. So how to be situated, whatever things are going on in our life, to having this consciousness. It comes by practice. It doesn't come all of a sudden. So this is a specific the solution of this entering into this consciousness. One is the devotees who are possessing this consciousness. That association is needed as much as possible, as many times as possible, with great attention, great submission, that we have to establish that loving relation with those devotees, serving each other, loving relation, that, and then the chanting of the holy name. These two has to go together. If we don't have this, you can get that. If you don't chant, if you do only this, still you can get it, but they are telling, because if you are associating or following me, that sadhu will tell that actual chanting of the holy name is to be done. Our association is meant for that only. So either way, those two are always in sync. Vaishnava and chanting of the holy name. So that's what you will see in this Devakinandanda's song. Vrindavanavasi Jata Vaishnavera Gana. You can say KK songs. You can search in Google. So in your cell phone, you'll get it. Prathame Vandana Kari Sapar Charana Nilachalavasi Jata Mahaprabhura Gana. ভূমিতে পড়িয়া বন্দন সবার charana. You sit in the sofas, I think, sitting down, or take these cushions. Take the cushions. Yeah, it's not comfortable. Or stand up and move around. Fine. No rules. You can do whatever is comfortable. নীলাচলা বাসি যথা মহাপ্রভুর গান ভূমিতে পড়িয়া বন্ধন সবার চরণ নবদ্বীপবাসী যথা মহাপ্রভুর bhakta. In this verse, in this song, Devakinanda Das Thakur is singing one by one, is submitting. This is a consciousness. This is how I've been trained and I'm learning day after day. It's going in that direction only. Because this is how because I can see in Prabhupada classes, Prabhupada purports, I could clearly see it. As they something is on the fire. See Baba. देखो क्या है स्टोव में कुछ है and use the yeah, open that and then take off the thing, smoke detector otherwise. So he is submitting, offering obeisances to Vrindavan Vasis. Then he is submitting to Nilachala Vasis, devotees, because they're all Krishna Bhaktas, but different, different. All these are holy places. They're all connected to Lord Krishna. Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath, all these three places going and submitting one by one. Submit all the Vaishnava Gan, because he has understood what is the essence. That's what he's singing one by one. If you observe carefully, third verse. Navadvipa Vasi, Vrindavan Vasi, then Nelachal Vasi, because that's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there. Then coming to Mayapur now. Navadvipa Vasi Jata Mahaprabhu Rabhakta Sabara Charana Bandhon Haya Anurakta is submitting to all those devotees. Then fourth was Mahaprabhura Bhakata Jata Gauda Desha Sthiti Sabara Charana Vandon Kariya Pranati Je Dese Pai Baise Gorange Ragana Urdhva Bahu Kari Vandon Sabar Charan Urdhva Bahu. Rising up, saying Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So, like that. Hari Achena Hai Bena Prabhura Jatadasa Sabara Charana Vandon Dante Kari Gas. He's putting the grass in the teeth and submitting. So, such you can understand what a pure devotee means. Otherwise, it's very difficult to do any of this. ब्रह्मांड तारिते सकति धरे जने जने ये वेद पुराणे गुणगाय जीवा सुने because all the Vedas essence is this only serving these great Vaishnavas they have the Shakti to deliver to give us Krishna. No one else has that power. Mahaprabhura Gana Sabha Patita Pavana Taha Lobe Mui Papi Lainu Sarana. I'm so sinful. I have no qualities, they are the only shelter. There is no other shelter for me. Is somebody. Vandana kari te mui kata sekiti dari. Tamo buddhi doshe mui dhamba matra kari. Tatapi mukera bhagya manera ullas. Daso kshami mo adame kare nijadas. Sarva vancha siddhi hoya yamabandha chute. Sarva vancha siddhi. Material given. You don't need to worry about what material things, whatever you need, everything you will be given. Lord is supreme, he is Vishwambhar. He can maintain, he is maintaining the whole world. He can give material facility, nothing. Dharmatakam is nothing. So that's why he's telling. Sarva vancha siddhi hoya, everything. Jagate dullabha hoya prema dhanat lute. No one else. This is very difficult to get Krishna prema. But these Vaishnavas can give. Manera Vasana Purna Achirate Hoya very quickly. Bhagavad Gita verse is there. Tesham Aham Samuddarta Mritu Samsara. Very quickly I will deliver them. Those who have taken shelter of me and my representative. Devaki Dandana Das Lobhekaya. He's singing, he's telling. First of all, I offer obeisance to the feet of all the Vaishnavas of Vrindavan. Praising of all the Mahaprabhu Nilachal associates, I prostrate at their feet. I pray for loving attachment to the lotus feet of all Mahaprabhu's Navadvip Bhaktas. I offer pranams at the feet of all the Mahaprabhu's Gaudadesh Bengal devotees. Is going pointed further. With upraised arms, I pray to the feet of all Gauranga Bhaktas in whichever country they are may reside. See that. He is not only Bengal, not only but all over the world, all over Brahmanda. Holding a straw between my teeth, I submit at the feet of all the servants of Mahaprabhu that were or will be. That means not only current but future also. You can see that. This is how Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also submits like this in his every chapter almost. So same thing here. I have heard their glorification in their Vedas, Puranas, which proclaim that each one of his devotees has Shakti to deliver an entire world, entire universe. I don't know what entire universe. See that this is Shastra's teaching. He's not telling I am saying this. He's telling Vedas Puranas telling. Hearing of their glory, I have come with great eagerness to surrender to Mahaprabhu's bhaktas. That is Ananta Gaura Bhakta Vrand ki Jai. We'll sing. For all Patita Pavan for sinners like me, what power do I have to glorify them? But out of my ignorance and unmitigating pride, I do so anyway, thinking myself so qualified. Even though I am dumb and unable to express their greatness, still my heart is joyful due to my great good fortune that the Vaishnavas have and Sri Gurudev. Vaishnavas, what does it say? Um, Vaishnavas have accepted and Sri Gurudev has given me Harinam. Harinam. His point is same thing. Full of blissful pastimes. Forgive the faults of this fallen soul and make me your servant. They award the perfection of all desires, including freedom from death, even that rarest treasure not found in the world, prema. All of one's heartfelt desires will be fulfilled without delay. Devaki Nandan Das, intensely eager for this, glorifies praise to the Vaishnavas. Keep sit in the sofa. Take comfortable. Walk around. Sorry, it's taking a little longer time. What to do? This topic is like that. That is the one song. The other one is also a short song, but very important. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's song. So we'll directly look at the translation. You can look it up later on. Gaya Gora Madhura Sware. It's a very nice purport. Lord Gauranga sings in a very sweet voice, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Gaya Gora Madhura Sware, and then this Hare Krishna Mantra whole thing is used. Second verse says, whether you are a householder or a sannyasi, constantly chant Hari Hari. Do not forget this chanting, whether you are in happy condition or distressed condition. Fill your lips with the Harinam. Gruhe tako, vane tako, sada hari bole dako. That means wherever you are in forest, you are in home, you are in office, you are in a shopping mall, wherever you are. Sukhe dukhe, doesn't matter. You are distressed or happy. Vande, vadane hari nama boro koro. Third verse. You are bound up in the network of Maya and are forced to toil fruitlessly. Now you have obtained full consciousness in the human form. Only a human being can do this. So that's why he's telling, anyway, you're on the network. Maya has captured you here. But now at least realize it and start chanting it. Otherwise, you will be captured even more. So chant Radha Madhav's name. So that's the third verse. Gruhe tako, no, third verse. Maya jale baddha hoya. Acho miche kaja loya. Ekona Chetana Paya, Radha Madhav Nama Bolore. So, fourth verse. Your life may end at any moment. Okay, there is no, it's a guarantee. Parikshit has at least been told 7 days. And you have not served the Lord of the senses, Rishikesh. Take this advice of Bhaktivinoda Thakur just once. And release the nectar of the holy name. So, Jivana Hoila Sesha, Na Bajile Rishikesha. Bhakti Vinoda Upadesha Ek Bar Nama Rasa Mato Ye. So this is essence. That's why sweet name of Vrindavan, sweet taste of Vrindavan. So and holy name is everything. So that is how this whole topic is a uh, it's a very deep subject matter, but we have tried to put together based on the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. We tried. So thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai. Anyone has a question? One question. Anyone has a question on the Zoom? Okay, no question looks like. Okay. Anyone has a question here? Kids? Juniors? No? You have no question? You understood? You're ready to chant? Are you chanting one round? Yeah. Wow, great. How about you? Okay. Any questions? How do you do that chanting in school? Oh, you should have asked. Okay. Okay, here you go. This is your chanting bag to start with. I'll use a. I'll see. I don't have beads. I think I have neck beads, but I don't have the beads. I should actually carry. This tells me. This instructs. This is a good instruction for me. On the Lord, I should carry the beads. Yeah. Okay, please bring right now. No delay. Holy name is no delay on this. Okay. Good. Good. Perfect. Thank you very much, Jatin Prabhu, for rising him up to the topmost level. Anyone else? Balram Parameswar Prabhu, any question, comments? Pankaj Prabhu, Taji Prabhu. Uddhava. Hmm. Hmm. So he went, when Krishna left the planet, went back to Vrindavan through Jara Hunter. So seemingly externally, that Jara Hunter is also Jara Hunter is also explained as Bhrugu Muni in the previous that past time. So that same because the goddess cursed him because he put on the chest. So then that's how he took as Jara Hunter. It's all sweet pastime. So he released arrow, and that's how it seems Lord it attacked the Lord's lotus feet, and then he left. But it is external. So Lord left. So at that time Uddhava was there. Uddhava didn't want it to be there here. So Uddhava want to so go with him. Lord said no. You cannot come with me. So that time only. So before that, this Lord was giving transcendental knowledge, talking to Uddhava, and also that time Maitreya Muni comes. at the last. Maitreya Muni is actually not a pure devotee. Somehow or the other, by the mercy of the Lord, Maitreya Muni comes at the time. Uddhava was there in his conversation. Then Uddhava said, no, I cannot stay here. And then Lord said, no, you have to give what I am teaching. Go back to Naranarayan, Rishi. You have to do many things, this knowledge, so you can't come with me. So that's the Lord Krishna left. So there, because our devotees carry out the mission of the Lord. So that's whether it's Narada Muni or Prabhupada, or Uddhava also similar case situation, because they have to perform certain tasks for the Lord. And Lord Hanuman also same thing. Hanuman and Vibhishan, many of them didn't want to go back when they came back after the killing of Ravana. He came to Ayodhya and they are celebrated, coronated, everything is done. Lord said, no, you have to go back and take your post and rule there and be there in Kishkinda and Lanka, Vibhishan. But none of them want to go back. Okay, and the Lord waited 1 month. Still, they didn't want to go back. Then he said, "No, you have." The Lord gave the gifts. And then Vibhishan didn't want to go back. Then Lord said, "Okay, take this deity, worship." That's how Ranganatha deity in Sri Rangam is a deity given by Lord Ramachandra. So like this, the intimacy is there, but the Lord and Lord's instruction is same thing. The Guru's instruction is same thing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, stay where you are, oh Kurma Brahman. You are in Grosthas, you stay where you are, you simply chant the holy name, you follow my instruction, you give this holy name to others, then you will always think of me, I will always be with you. And we will never be separate. And Prabhupada also said the same thing in many places. So that's what Lord is also told. So carrying Lord's instruction, whether it's Arjuna or Uddhava, so anyone else Lord is instructing, then that means then naturally Lord will either he give his audience through the voice on, or he'll appear in dreams, or he may show himself up. Also in Gaur Lila, many of these pastimes are there with different devotees. Lord did differently, different things. For Raghav Pandit, he appeared when he was offering. Sometimes he, as coconut, whatnot. When he offered the main coconut, green coconut, then sometimes he was not doing that. Sometimes Lord used to appear. Then he used to appear and ask, break the coconut. I want to eat the pulp. Uh, then he used to break that and give the pulp. Then Lord used to eat. So sometimes, not regularly. All these are described in Raghav Pandit's past. And so like this, Sachimat also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, oh, my mother, I was there in Sankranti time. So he used to offer these things. I used to come personally and eat all these things. So I'm always there. So I'm bound by your love. So like this, Lord is explaining. So the carrying the Lord's instruction and chanting. And so when we follow that naturally with gurus, all same thing. Then automatically you are there. Automatically you will have that. When that loving exchange is there, Paramatma will automatically reveal to Guru what's going on with the disciple. Disciple will be revealed what's going on, what Guru is telling. That sync will happen automatically. Because Paramatma is there in both places. So with Guru, with the disciple. So that automatically syncing will naturally will happen. Revelation, realization will come when they are both in sync. Guru is always in sync with previous Acharya, but the disciple has to be in sync with Guru. Then automatically you will get carried by that consciousness. Paramatma is carrying that consciousness. Naturally, you will come to Vrindavan consciousness. So that is the point. But good question. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Okay. That will I think so. Yeah. Yeah. As Vyasdev is there, as Bali Maharaj is there. Many of them are there. Yeah. Some of them are called Charanjiva. So, yeah. Bali Maharaj, even Hanuman also is there. Because he has been given Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtan Tatra Tatra Kratavastkanjalam Vaspavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namastkanjalam. Don't forget the last line. Lord Hanuman is there wherever Lord Ramachandra, even Krishna's pastimes is there. So it's relation because it's the same personality. Lord Krishna explained himself as Lord Ramachandra. So the intimacy Lord Krishna's pastimes are there. Different pastimes throughout Pandavas. So the pastimes are there with Lord Hanuman as well. Gaur Leela also is there as Murari Gupta. So he can't be separated. He is wherever, whenever Lord appears, They're always, these eternal associates are always there performing their pastimes. So, yeah.